right, we are back for the finals of this draft. I actually believe my opponent won based on his last opponent's disconnection. Because I had to wait for that to all get resolved. In any case, I believe we lost the die roll each of these. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident. Maybe a little too confident. But, I'm liking the survival deck. It's pretty exciting for me. Yeah, it looks like my opponent isn't here right now, so I might as well pause this and come back soon. Alright, he's back now. That didn't take that long. We gonna mulligan this hand? No, but it's certainly not good. Look at this art. Is that man wearing a dress? This art was actually based on Mel Gibson in Braveheart. Alright, so Triangle of War, that's fine. It doesn't bother me yet. It gives me some knowledge of what's going to happen. Good. Got no complaints there. So that's probably the best thing we could have drawn. The next best thing we can draw is probably Basking Root. And Sudden Strength might actually give us a point down the line if we're lucky to be able to blow out his Triangle of War. Essentially what I don't want to see is just tons of little dudes. Okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's good that we drew that. I can't complain about what I've been drawing, and also given what he's played, he's probably not going to be able to destroy this card, right? Well, okay, let's see. When this dies, you can pay 3, and if it's a goblin, you can put it on the battlefield. Okay. So he attacks for 2. That's okay. This turn, I hope we draw another forest, actually. Good. I think I play probably a plains here. I can't do anything super awesome yet, but I might want to sword something just to avoid taking damage in the meantime. That could be wrong. Might be a bad idea. Might want to wait to use the swords when he tries to triangle. That's pretty cool of him, though. Like, I'm just trying to figure out if stemming the beats here is preferable. And I think it's probably preferable. I'm doing it. It's too bad we don't have any other creature, because I would totally pitch it. I just basically wanted to avoid taking extra damage there. So, yeah, that's fine. Swords isn't very good against that guy anyway. Alright, though, that is a lot of dudes. And so pretty soon it's going to be hard to pull back from this. Alright, so here we go. We're going to pass. He's going to attack. The question's going to be, what do we block here? Because he could have some kind of burn spell or combat tricks or something. Like Triangle War, if I can trade the Arrogant Worm for Beetleback and Hulking Goblin, I'll feel pretty good. This is a lot of 1/1s, though. This is going to be hard for me to come back from. And Taro's Faithful all of a sudden became super relevant. I probably do just go ahead and find... Why can't I think of what it's called? Basking Root Wall, just because it's like a freebie. Kind of. I don't know that for sure, though. I'll have to look to see if I want anything else. He must be thinking about whether he wants to get in there with everybody or not. I will just go ahead and block Beetleback Chief here. And if he wants to kill my Arrogant Worm with a bunch of stuff, that's okay with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this play. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and find Root Wall, and then I'm going to use the Root Wall to find Simian Grunts. So here, I'm okay with this. And he can fight all he wants. Or Chain Lightning. That's okay, too. I'm okay with that. I'm hoping that this turn will be hard for him to come back from. Ooh, that Shote's good, too. So let's see, I can pitch this. I can't do this and the Simian Grunts, but I think it's probably a good idea to do the Simian Grunts. And then the next turn I can play the Shoat. How does that seem? I mean, maybe the Shoat is just worth playing right now, but I don't think so. I also have the Sudden Strength. And he's only got one more card left in his hand. Like, right now, his dudes might be more valuable as Necropolis sack. So, I'm going to pass. Do everything I do flash speed. Seems reasonable to me, anyway. Alright, here they come. I will choose discard effect. I will discard this with Madness. Okay. And what do we want to find? We want to find, I think, Simian Grunts. Does that seem like the right play? I'm not 100% convinced. But I certainly don't mind that play. I mean, I think, like, this guy gets fought off. Like, he essentially trades for the triangle, which is not super exciting. And I kind of like the way that goes. Like, without damage on the stack, this card's worse. A lot of these cards are just worse. Okay, so that's fine. This can die. I don't care. That's fine. And this turn I'm going to be able to pay Echo Cost and play the Shoat. That's okay. He can find a mountain. Ooh, nice. It's always nice when that happens. Like, I find that the dual lands are much higher picks here. Because of how awesome occasionally something like that is. Yeah. Oh! What the hell? The no was like... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that sucked. We're playing the Shoat. We can come back from this. The no button was like right where I expected the yes button to be. Okay. Well, this just got interesting. Like, really bad interesting. Yuck. Okay, well, here we go. So we're gonna lose this game now. Like, exactly where I expected that thing to be, it was not. Alright, block. Make a 3-3. Good. It's going to be hard to come back from this one. I wish this made everybody block him. Alright. Tranquil Thicket, we're going to cycle that right now. Blastoderm. Okay, that's good. I guess. Maybe we should have, like, berserked one of his guys. This is bad. Alright. Is there something else we want to find from our deck right now? Just to see. Losing this game sucks. That's all I can say. Losing this game sucks. Like, if I attack, this can be a 6-6, and then a 12. It doesn't do enough to threaten. Can I survive this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. Block this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And go to 1 in theory. He's got this. If he plays a land, I die. I'm just trying to figure out with Berserk, what can I do here? Because I can pump a guy and Berserk, but I need to find something that has high power, and I don't have that right now. It'd have to be something that costs 5, like Arrogant Worm, but I've already gone through that plan. Urnham Djinn. Let's see, make him 8, 16. Sylvos is the only one I can make him 11 and then 22. But I need one more mana. And I already filtered this to get the Blastoderm. So I think that means I probably die here. I will play this. And then I will pass the turn. I think attacking would have been wrong there, but maybe it would have been right to do a little bit of extra damage. No, I think he'll pay this. For sure. Why was the no in such a weird spot? That was weird. Okay. Is it always there and just normally I don't notice? Is that what happened? I don't know. Okay, so Mountain Cycle, now we can start sacking guys. So that means I'm at virtual 10, which seems bad. Yeah, being at virtual 10 seems horrible. Okay, yep. So what do I want to do here? If I can kill enough guys, this can't attack, but being at virtual 10 seems to put me in a bad situation. If these guys both live, he takes 8 plus, this would be 12. He takes exactly 20. So that's no good. I can actually, I mean, it's pretty cool that I can put him so close to dead. I can't target this with Berserk. X's power. Yeah, I mean, sudden strength makes it a 6/6. I guess I could, in theory, draw an Armadillo Cloak. Yes, if I draw an Armadillo Cloak, then I can win. So let's play for drawing an Armadillo Cloak. And I think the way that works is that I do this, and then I go to 1. And then I can, in theory, come back in the game. Do I have anything else that I could find? Like there's Afterlife. That doesn't do anything at this point. Yeah, I think I'm playing for Armadillo Cloak. We have like 2 draws for it. And that kind of makes sense to me, I guess. Alternatively, let's see, does Armadillo Cloak make me win anyway? At 5, 6, 7, 8, 16? No. So I need both these guys around for the Armadillo Cloak plan. So let's draw an Armadillo Cloak, guys. How's that sound? Yeah, let's block like this. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's a giant mantis. That's not an Armadillo Cloak. If I would have blocked differently, I guess I could have just played that. Let's think. Am I just like bone now? Noble Templar, Brindle Shoat. No, I have no other way to like gain life. I could pitch this to find another cycler. That seems wrong. All right. Let's think here. Play this land. If I pay this for 5, I need 3 mana, including a white, for Armadillo Cloak. And then I need 5, so I can't pitch a guy to increase the odds that I draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's draw an Armadillo Cloak. That's an Afterlife. I don't think that's going to do it. 12. Just want to make sure that I'm not screwing anything up. Yeah, that's game. Too bad. That was fun anyway, though. Hilarious that that thing happened with the no button being like in the middle of nowhere. I should have looked longer. I mean, that's just true. I might want to bring this triangle. It looks like we have bigger guys than he does in general. Afterlife isn't as good because it just makes another little dude. Shelter is probably fine, but it's a little slow. Akroma's Blessing has the potential to wreck him. Terra's Faithful is worth bringing in. Let's see here. Not sure I want to bring in this, but Tangle might be good. All right. Chain Lightning's a sorcery, but Armor of Thorn still doesn't seem that great. So this is 43, 16 lands, 43 cards. What are we going to cut? Something up here seems like it might be cuttable, but I don't really want to pitch these cards that find lands. I'm a little anxious about Earnhim Djinn. Even though it's huge, I feel like it creates a situation where he can get through, and I might not want to play that a lot. I might cut this Nature's Lore, even though it's mana. And then the Triangle of War, the question is, like, to what extent is this a good effect to have. Not sure if I made my deck worse or better there. We'll play. This hand is fine. Oh, these are both plains, aren't they? Well, that's fine. We can find a forest here. It would be better if we drew a forest next turn. It would be a lot better. So he mulls. That's good. We could still pull this out, even after, you know, the fun experience of last game. Strip mine. Oh, good. Wow. If we get blown out by that strip mine, this feels like constructed all over again. My god. So slow. We're playing it. Okay, so he basically was able to get a turn on us with that strip mine. But it looks like his draw is a little bit slow. So that's good. Do we want to find a forest here? I think we do. So let's forest cycle. Let's get back in this. Play this, play Fintorn Elves. Okay. Whew. That's alright. We want to make a guy big enough that it doesn't die to a... Like, we want to put Armadillo Cloak on one of these things. If we can make that happen. Then it'll be okay. Or the 3/3 that comes out of Brindle Shout. And by comes out, I guess I mean like a baby? I wonder what the flavor text is on this. I don't know. I don't understand. But he just spent his turn kindling that. That's okay. I feel like that put us in a good position. Let's just win with an Armadillo Cloak Giant Mantis. Oh, he's got 4 mana up. Can he... I guess he could, like, double burn this. He could, like, Kindle. I don't know. If he does that, I feel like he deserves it. I mean, deserves to win. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he just F6'd. Alright. Let's make this life swing happen. Oh, yeah. Alright, Shoat, get in there. Okay. So this game's going well so far. He mulled and his hand sucks. And he's finding white. That's fine, he's going to put that into play. Now what? Trenches. Okay. That would normally be pretty dangerous, but having a Trampler is really good, and now we have a Giant Vigilance guy too. So get in there, buddies. Being at that life is good, but this isn't over yet. We can cast everything in our deck now too. Except Survival now sucks, but that's okay. Vroom, vroom. What if he's going to cast something like this? We'll just Swords it. This turn, he's going to make a lot of tokens and sacrifice lands. This guy's staying back. This guy's getting in there. This guy's got Vigilance. So... he can block this with 6 guys and sack 3 of his lands to trade for it. And that's okay for me, because I can just Swords one of those guys. So if he does that, I win. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Look at these buddies. I used to play a standard deck with these. Okay. Is he going all in? I think he might be going all in on one of these. Probably the 4/6. Oh, this is going to be devastating for him. Yeah, that's fine. Uh-huh. Okay, so I feel like the game is over now. Seeing as he just sacked 3 of his lands. Ugh. He's persistent, though. Alright. That's nuts. Let's see if we can... Can we kill him this turn? No, we can't kill him. We're going to keep the Shoat back. That seems right. I don't think... He can't kill either of these guys. Goes to 2. And let's drop this friend. Alright. So we're at 40. That seems strong. These guys are drinking out of their armor. God. Okay, so he's got a lot of guys. Like, more guys than I want him to have. Alright. So let's say he... I don't know what to do here. I have to think this through. If this gets through, it can only kill 3 guys. Like, he's only got 2 cards left there. Do I attack with everything? Like, if I attack with everything, what happens? Beetle blocks Terra's Faithful. This thing blocks Shoat, let's say. This guy just gets chumped by a goblin, and then this guy gets killed? I mean, this guy has to, for this guy to get killed, he's got to be blocked by, like, 2 goblins and 2 beetles. In which case, he kills probably 2 goblins and a beetle. I don't really want to pay attention to this. I just sort of want to attack with everything. This puts him in a position where he can take advantage, but I feel confident. I think I eat enough of his guys that keeping on the pressure is right, even though he's got a ton of dudes. Yeah, if he blocks that way... Okay, what? Okay, so he's blocking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do I want to order this? Do I want to kill the most blockers? Or kill most guys that Terra's Faithful can't kill? I want to just kill the most blockers. So, let's bring this guy up. Let's kill those 4. And then we eat another goblin. And he takes 1. Alright. I feel okay with the way that went. Now it makes this Finned-Horned Elves lethal. Good. He's still got that, trenches, though, that allows him to make a bunch of guys. And we just drew a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can make 6 more tokens. If we attack with this guy, we can kill basically a land and another guy. That's not good enough. We just need to hit him for 1. Jeez. Like, do I try to keep the pressure on? Because this Noble Templar is going to die then. It's going to die to a bunch of little dudes. That doesn't seem like the right play. Well, this can't die unless it's... I mean, this gets just chumped, right? I'm starting to think this is okay. Should I have waited longer? Yeah, this was stupid, because now this Finned-Horned Elves just gets eaten by a beetleback. We should just be waiting until we can trample. So I think this was a mistake. Like, losing a game when we made it up to 44 is probably not good. Alright. So that could have gone worse. We lose Finnhorned, we get an actual guy in combat. He loses a land and didn't gain anything else. So we traded a Finnhorn for one of his lands. I guess that's not good, probably. Okay, that's fine. We can't do anything about that. Too bad we don't have red. That's good for him. Doesn't hurt anyway. Simian Grunts could change the math in some way. Like, I actually kind of want to tempt him to do something with Simian Grunts. see, to... Can't use this. We're getting in here with this guy. And I can trade it for both of his beetlebacks. Okay, we're doing that. Or he just doesn't have to use the Triangle War and he loses more lands. Part of this is that, like, if I get him into a situation, maybe I'm just throwing all my best creatures away. That's okay. I'm gonna drop this, even though, like, part of my point was to wait and surprise him with that. Okay, let's... Yeah, what the hell? The way that the... That was BS. Alright, we're playing this. We're passing. I'm going to play intelligently now and no longer throw away any of my guys. But it means he's eventually going to overrun me with this. It's like I need to keep on the pressure. There's a guy that's a problem. But there's a guy that I have that's a problem for him, so that's okay. He can't make any little dudes right now. I can play Blastoderm and then attack with Rootwalla and this guy. I kind of like that idea. This can't block right now, so he has to block every one of my guys. I think he made a mistake by playing that. Beetleback blocks here. Everybody has to block. So Beetleback blocks here. Simeon gets blocked by this thing. Rootwalla has to get blocked. If I just attack with these two, he could... Maybe I don't attack with Terra's Faithful because it doesn't do anything. Well, it forces him to lose his Goblin King. Or Goblin General. That seems worth it. Okay, good. Alright then, so now his Goblin Goon isn't going to do anything for a while. Every land he draws is, like, horrifying for me, though. Alright, he has to make a bunch of guys in order to block. Yep. That guy's good, isn't he? So, that's going to probably be my ticket out of this game. I don't want him to just eat something with a Goblin Goon, though. Like... Like, I can attack with Simian Grunts, and he might just use the triangle. Or you can just block with it. Yeah, that's horrible. Let's just play this. We need to watch our clock, too. And I think we're okay having only 2 regeneration shields for this guy. So let's pass the turn. See if he makes dudes. And I think he will. So I'm passing the turn, and looks like he's commenting on Sylvos, which is a funny card. This guy's, you know, Rogue Elemental. Not sure what he's going to do about this. If he has, like, a Swords in his deck, he could deal with it or an Exile. Alright. Alright, so he concedes based on Sylvos. Now we have to go to a game 3. We're going to be on the draw. Seal of Cleansing becomes good because he might have multiple trenches. Shelter might be relevant. I still think Akroma's Blessing is good, though. That would have gotten us through a lot of trouble from that game. I think we played it wrong, and it still worked out. So that's fortunate. Sudden Strength is a little less exciting, even though it can blow out like Triangle of War or something else. I think it's just a little slow. But I like the way this is all set up, so let's try that. Goblin Trenches is what kept him in that game as long as he did. This is a weird hand. I'm going to keep it, but we need to see a forest soon. Hopefully turn 1. I would like to eat a Chain Lightning of his. Seal of Cleansing can kill a Triangle of War, but that's not very exciting. Too bad for him. He hit a mulligan. I mean, that's good for us, but... it's not what I wanted to see. For sure. I'm okay with that. That doesn't scare me that much. That's good. We will probably Forest Cycle that on his turn. And this is totally fine with me. This is basically just a 2-1 that occasionally can blow me out. General is a little scarier, but I think that should be okay. This turn, I'm Forest Cycling. And then we can play Fyndhorn. That's good, but it'll be a while before we can cast that. We want to kill this, Swords this before anything super scary happens. Yeah. Let's make it go away. Okay. That's not bad. I kind of want to keep this guy alive still, though. Just the ramp is valuable. This is also probably worth playing out because of the Sylvos. Even though it's a little awkward. So I'm going to get in there with the Fyndhorn Elves. Oh, that's kind of silly, but every little point counts. We've got a deck with Berserk. Alright. We're going to play the Tranquil Thicket, and then sadly we are going to play a Seal of Cleansing, which doesn't feel like it does much of anything right now, and I wish we're a Sudden Strength. But he finds Trenches, when he found his white to play at Trenches maybe, then it becomes relevant. Alright, so this turn, there's our other green. I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm going to wait till next turn so I can hold up a Regen Shield. And then this turn we'll just cast this guy. We've got a little bit more land than we need, but it worked out okay. I'm glad I Forest Cycled and kept the Tranquil Thicket. I think that that was the right play. This guy's going to be hard for him to deal with, hopefully. Okay. Well, that's going to be rough and fast. Guess I hit the wrong guy with the swords. Alright. Let's see, this is 4, 8. If we hit him with both these, and I don't keep Regen back, which... That can't be right, can it? Let's see, I hit him for 4. Puts him at 16. That's 2 swings with Sylvos. Like, I might have to take a risk that he doesn't have a burn spell in his hand. If he has a burn spell, he just kills me anyway. So we have to assume he doesn't have Chain Lightning. So we attack with both these guys. And if he burns off Sylvos, he could have just killed me. So, here it is. And hope he doesn't have Chain Lightning. Okay, well, maybe we get out of this yet. Alright. So, that I don't care about. That I don't care about. We've got one draw here. Okay. I think that's it. That could have been a Berserk. Would Sudden Strength have mattered? I don't think Sudden Strength would have mattered. Yeah, I think that's it. Rorix is definitely going to take it home for him. But I can at least scare him a little bit here. This was a fun draft. Whenever I had survival, and like I think I could have won this finals too if I'd kept that stupid Simian grunts in play. Like I'm gonna go back and watch that. All right, so this when it dies, something fancy happens. Let's see if he brings a goblin in play that prevents his Rorix from attacking. No, that didn't happen. So GG's. All right, and wait before I do that. Boo! Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, there's Cloak. No!